women outperformed men in 12 out of 16 leadership competencies, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Channel Mom with Jenny Dean Schmidt. We're here for you.
Do women overlook the ability and the potential they have as leaders to change the world for better?
Yeah, I think we do. I think we don't realize the innate leadership qualities that we have. And it's interesting, in a survey of over 7,000 leaders, it found that women have more leadership qualities, natural, innate leadership qualities than men do. Things like, driving for results and taking initiative and problem solving and building relationships. I mean, all of those are traits that we see that just kind of overflow in women. And so we do make great leaders, but we don't have to be leading a Fortune 500 company. We can be leaders. We are leaders. As mothers, we are impacting and influencing the next generation. So I think of a leader as somebody who has influence. And certainly every woman has a sphere of influence, a place where she is influencing others, whether it's her neighbors, her family, her coworkers, her friends.
Yeah. I think it's easy for women to get overwhelmed and tired and maybe depressed and feel unnoticed and unappreciated. But if they could wake up with a new lease on life and think to themselves, hey, I'm a leader, if nothing else, in my child's life. But I can also be a leader in my neighborhood or in my child's school or at my work or at my job or in my ministry, whatever it is, to get up and feel important in that way. And that I can lead well and I can do it for God. I can do it for my family. I mean, that's a good thing to remember about ourselves, because sometimes I think women can belittle and put themselves down. And you actually refer to that survey, Karol, saying that women outperformed men in 12 out of 16 leadership competencies, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And, I think the important thing to go back to as women is to remember God created each of us, and He created each of us with a purpose. I realize that as women, we love the comfort zone, and we love to stay where it's comfortable. And yet sometimes we are called to step forward and step out and take a risk. I mentioned the Mother's Outreach that I started. I started that 2 years ago, and that is something that was stepping out of my comfort zone. And it was born out of realizing that I was really playing it safe. I was really living in Comfortville. And I realized that I needed to step forward and step out to make a difference in the lives of others. And you see, if we play it safe, so often we're not stepping in and reaching in to make a difference in the life of another person.
Yeah, you know what? But we can almost get excited about that. When you describe it that way, I think, I want to get excited about the risks that God wants me to take. For lack of a better way of saying it, I want to get all masculine about it. I want to be like, woohoo, I can hardly wait to take this risk and see what happens,
Yeah.
And you're right about the comfort zone thing. Don't you think we church ladies, and sometimes the rest of the world judges us as cute little Christians, and we have our little safety comfort zone and our little safe Christian friends, don't you think sometimes in particular we can be super safe conscious?
Yes, yeah. I think we can, and we stay safe in our little church walls, and we don't, we don't really want to step out and even meet our neighbors, meet our, or take on a new responsibility. And so, I think it's important for us to kind of examine our own lives and say, where am I playing it safe?
Yeah.
And where do I need to step forward and reach into the life of another person?
I love it.
Where do I need to influence?